In this video, I'm going to show you how you can combine Reddit with AI to potentially make an additional 3 to 5K per month. Now, this video is going to be an extension or maybe even the next step to this video where I talked about how you could build a faceless 10K per month YouTube channel. Basically, in this video, in this original video, I talk about how a lot of people do faceless YouTube wrong when they try and go very general and it's hard to get views. But what you should be doing is going very specific. And the example that I used was how French bulldogs or how Doberman pinschers talk about the foods that they can and cannot eat. And so I'm going to take it to the next level, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to get ideas from Reddit, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. We're going to plug those ideas into ChatGPT, and we're going to get more content ideas. And basically, we're just going to build a digital product that can help us make an additional 3 to 5K per month. Now, there are a ton of benefits to building out digital products, which we can cover, which I've talked about extensively. I want this video to be more actionable that you can just implement so that you can potentially start making money. Now, the great thing with YouTube and the reason I love YouTube essentially is that you don't need any followers to do this method. You don't need any subscribers. You can start this by, once you create your digital product, you can just put a link to your digital product inside of your description of your videos and start making money as soon as one day. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that we want to do is we want to look for ideas on Reddit. Now, if you don't know, Reddit it calls itself the front page of the internet. Reddit has a bunch of sub communities which are called subreddits. These are kind of like Facebook groups. So think about it, Facebook groups, but Reddit's a little bit more snarky. Reddit is a little bit more adult in some areas, and though they're not afraid to kick you out. Okay, so make sure that you are on your best behavior when it comes to Reddit, because they will talk bad about you and they'll kick you out. But what we're doing is we're just going to use Reddit for ideas and inspiration. We're going to use it to help us spy and find ideas, and then we can plug those ideas into ChatGPT to get something fully fleshed out. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to type in our dog breed. So for example, German Shepherds. You can actually go, I'll show you exactly what I did here. I went over to Reddit, and in the search bar, I just typed in, I typed in German Shepherds. So you can see I got German Shepherds here, and I just pasted it in just like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to see that there are people that are asking questions, they're making comments, but then you can go to communities, and these are all communities that are dedicated to just German Shepherds. So what we could do here is we can open this one, and then German Shepherd videos, we could actually open this one too as well. But what's really cool is that this one has 35,000 members. This one has 228,000 members, and this one has 1,000 members. So between these three, we should find a bunch of ideas and information to help us move on to the next step. And essentially, the next step is to come over to where it says best here, and we want to look at top. Okay, look at top, and then we can actually sort this by this week, this month, this year, all time. So let's do all time, and we can potentially see if there are questions. Now, my Reddit is a little weird where the images don't show up, but that's okay. We don't need that for this. What we're doing is we're looking for questions, right? Or comments, or something where there's a lot of engagement. Now, if we look at this real quick, you can see there are 2.4 thousand weekly visitors. Let's see if we can find, this one has a little bit more. So let's look at top, or we could even do like rising, but let's do top of all time. Creates containers, so I built a jail. So that could be an idea. If we keep scrolling, an hour and a half until the hardest part of being a pet owner. This one probably has to do with putting their dog to sleep. That unfortunately is a part of the owning a pet, and so you could probably create something around there as well. Hasn't left my side since I lost my baby on Tuesday. Doggy daycare sent me this. Can't jump on bed anymore, so I made one for her from an old mattress. So you can see people are creating a lot of content, different types of content for their dog. Now, what we could do is we could actually kind of look based on questions. So I'm going to type in just a question mark here, hit enter, and see what pops up. Let's see, I got him yesterday, and I need to know which kind it is and why is he afraid anybody else has this issue. So let's click on this one, 35 votes, 41 questions. or 41 comments, excuse me. And if we pause this, we can kind of look through here and see if we have a question where we could turn it into a digital product or even a content idea. So let's just go back. Let's see. Anyone else? Puppers get mistaken for coyotes. Is it medium or long coat? Oh, this could be a good one. So if we look through here, how long coat, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. So the first step essentially is to just get some content ideas. People are asking lots of questions, or we can type in something like who, hit enter. Let's see, who's walking home, remembering my girl who passed away, feeling down, missing my boy, who gave this man a license, it's Saturday, who else is sleeping in. So you can take these and essentially just kind of create all sorts of ideas, right? Well, I've decided I'm keeping a male and 2 females from my litter. I need name suggestions. So that's interesting. You can come up with name suggestions as well. So one thing is I'll recommend is as soon as you find an idea, move on to the next step. I don't want you to get bogged down just kind of like browsing Reddit. That can happen because Reddit, just like any other platform, is designed to keep you on the platform. And so if you just kind of just keep scrolling and keep going, you might be here forever. So I don't want you to do that. Find an idea or two and then move on to the next step. And the next step is the next step is we're going to take an idea and go over to ChatGPT. We're going to plug in the question. We are going to also get ideas for digital products and then content ideas as well. So let me see here. Let's see what this one is. I'm not sure what a GSD is. Hopefully it is safe for work. Let's go with it. And I'm going to go over to ChatGPT and say, what does GSD mean in terms of German Shepherds? All right, so this is going to give us a little bit more context. German Shepherd dog. That's the official abbreviation. Okay, great. Let's see. All right, so let us do one more quick search. We're going to say what? What is this? I wish my images worked. Just got this cute guy. What does this mean? What we could do just based off of this idea is we could potentially create a digital product based on different signals and signs that your dog is telling you. If your dog does this, this is what it means, type of thing. So let's go over here and we're going to say, we could even say browse German Shepherd subreddits and look for ideas to turn into a digital product. All right, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that deep research is turned on. Web search, okay, so we can leave it like that for now. More, let's do more. Web search, okay, great. So let's do, let's hit enter, and then I'm going to come back to you. This will probably take a little while, but I'll come back to you once this is done. Actually, this actually moved out pretty quickly. So look at this, first time German Shepherd owner's guidance. So maybe we could create a digital product there, or grooming tools, socialization and behavior around other dogs, people. So yeah, these are some really good ideas that we could potentially create a digital product around. So look at this. First GSD owner starter pack. This might be great for someone like myself that just got a German Shepherd and I don't know exactly what to do. So let's take this. I'm going to say, I like idea, and I'm just going to put it in quotes, paste it in. First, I want you to give me an outline for this starter pack. Then I want you to create a customer avatar. And a customer avatar basically just gives us our ideal customer so that we can speak their language. We can talk to them in a way that they understand so that they feel connected. Please focus on pain points, goals, dreams, desires, and things they are thinking but afraid to say out loud. I would like at least 10 of each. All right, so this should give us a bunch of ideas. Now what we can do is we have actually a few options here. We could either take the starter pack, we can create it ourselves. We could hire somebody to do it over on Fiverr, or we could even have AI do it. But if you're doing this for the first time, try and do it yourself. But this is a really, really good idea that you could actually create. Now, really important, customer avatar, who buys this, right? Demographic mix, Sarah or Mark, between 25 and 45. It gives us all of the customer demographics. But what's most important is that we have content ideas, feeling overwhelmed by how much stuff they need to get, not knowing what's essential versus optional. If you've ever had a kid, like we had a kid, in our first dog, really, we bought a bunch of stuff that we wound up not using and we had to give it away. We had probably 200 boxes of like baby diapers, which are different than size 1 diapers. We never use the baby diapers, right? But essentially what you could do is you can turn each of these ideas into content. And if you're going to do this for social media or like YouTube shorts, content ideas, right? And you're speaking their language, you're speaking directly to them, which is actually really cool. So what you would want to do next, let's say you have a few dollars and you wanted to hire somebody to do this. You could go over to Fiverr and you essentially are looking for, let's get out of there. You're looking for someone that is going to create a digital product for us. We can just type in something like planners. And you can see here that people will create planners starting at $30 or $40, even cheaper, depending on how detailed you want it. So we can do like digital planner. Digital planner. But what you would want to do, let's say you want to hire somebody for this. Make sure you give them explicit instructions for each section. I would recommend that you ask ChatGPT to give you explicit directions. In fact, this is what you'd want to say. For the starter pack, we'll say for the starter pack, I am going to hire, someone from Fiverr to do the work. Please create detailed instructions for them to follow, right? And so make sure that you review the instructions, add and subtract as needed. And you'd want to take and give the instructions and mock-ups and anything else that you have, give it to the person that you hire over on Fiverr. While they're working on that, you're going to come over to a website called Gumroad, Gumroad.com, like that. And you're going to create a sales page. You can use Gumroad for free to sell your digital product. And what's really cool about this is it doesn't cost you any money. But if you're going to start off for free, they're going to take a higher percent of commissions for payment processing and using their platform. So you can start for free. If you want to, you can start with GBolt Systems. GBolt Systems is just $17 per month, but you get all the features. You get email marketing. You can actually deliver your digital product. You can create unlimited sales pages. You can create unlimited emails and do email automation, email marketing. If you decide to use GBolt Systems, it's my software. So, but yeah, so we should be done with that. So the starter pack, detailed instructions, which is really cool. But make sure you read through it. Don't just throw this at them and expect them to know exactly what you want. And then finally, we're going to say, give me pricing strategy for this digital product. All right, so you can get this pricing strategy. Now, if you wanted to, you can obviously do this all yourself. And I'd actually recommend using Canva to do this. And the reason why I like using Canva is you can create these ebooks or a guide quickly. So if we go over to Canva, canva.com, I think I should have an account still. Come on. So great. So what you can do is I like using like this doc you can use, or you can use this document. Essentially, it's the same thing. The only difference between a doc and a document is the doc doesn't actually have pages. Or you can type in workbook. And then you can use one of these workbook templates. Now, if it has a crown down here, it's a paid one. Let me see if we can find a free one. Or if we could find one for like a dog or a pet or something like that. Or say like pet workbook. See if we can find one. And then you can just go grab images from AI, or you could find images from like a website like Pexels. So if we go over to like, is it Pexels? Pexels.com. I don't know if they still have free, but we're going to type in German Shepherd like that. And then you can download some of these. So we'll click on download. Great. So we open that up. Come on. And then this is the image. If I can drag and drop. There we go. So this is the image that you would get. And then you can just quickly insert that image right into Canva. And then what's cool about Canva too, I'm just going to open up this one just to show you. Yep, use this template. It's paid. You don't have to get the paid version. A couple things with Canva, which is really cool. You can go over to Elements and you can type in German Shepherd. Some of these are going to be free. Like this crown right here is a paid one. We can click on See All, and then we can like filter by free. And then we can actually just drag and replace that. The other cool thing you can do too is that you can click on this and change the color. So let's change it to this color. Actually, let's change it to a bright color. We can do red, and then we can change it everywhere. So it actually replaces that color everywhere that it's in this workbook. You can see here, it makes your life a lot easier. And then just to show you with this one, let's do gradient and change all again so that you can see that it actually makes that change everywhere. And it gives you a bunch of templates that you can use. You can also click on design up here, and you can use some of these different designs. And guys, I'm telling you, this actually works because I'll show you one of the, so like this 10-day digital product workbook, it's a workbook that I sell that I built right in Canva. This is actually a template that I've got here. So if I just type in, let me type in workbook. Your designs. So yeah, I don't have, okay, where's my affiliate marketing workbook? I had an affiliate marketing workbook that I'd built. It was called 2-Day Affiliate Marketing Workbook. Let me see something here. Google Drive. Just to show you guys, this is exactly what I've done in the past, so that you can see for yourself that I'm not making this up. I'm going to say affiliate marketing. I think it's kind of like 2-Day affiliate workbook. Great. So 2-Day affiliate workbook. Boom. This is it. This is the exact thing that I built. It's a template. It's a workbook that I made right over in Canva. And it's literally responsible for me generating thousands of dollars. And I know it works. It'll work for you. 2-Day affiliate workbook. I don't see it, but oh, here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, this definitely will work for you. Don't expect to go from $0 to $3,000 a month in 2 days. This is going to be something that takes consistency and persistence, but this is something that you can definitely do. What you can also do too is you can say, take the pain points, goals, dreams, desires, and turn it into content ideas. Now, this is great if you're doing social media or YouTube shorts. Take and turn them into content ideas. And so you're going to get a bunch of content ideas, which is really cool. Now, you can cross-reference these content ideas to what's going on over on YouTube to get a bunch of different, even more content ideas. So like 5 basic commands. Every German Shepherd every 5 basic commands every German Shepherd, I don't know what the D is, should master. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go over to YouTube, and then this is going to give us some ideas. YouTube, paste this in like so. Hit enter. And what's really cool about this, okay, your German Shepherd training blueprint. What we can do is we can then, we're going to kind of go into a side quest here. We can now open these up like this. We're going to open up the channels of these guys. 5 basic commands every German Shepherd needs to know. Perfect. I think we already have him opened. I think we just reopened it, but let's, we can open up all of them. Look at this. This might be a good video. 5 things you must never do to your German Shepherd. That might be a good video because this is what's called a great view to subscriber ratio. This video was uploaded just 3 years ago. It has 1.1 million views, but only 100,000 subscribers. And chances are a lot of the subscribers came from this video. So what we can do is we can go over, to videos and look at the videos that have done the best over the last few uploads, right? Maybe the 10 newest dog breeds, not necessarily in our niche. Go through and look and see if there's 1 or 2, 7 reasons why you should not get a King Shepherd. So maybe 7 reasons why you should not get a German Shepherd. All right, so we can close this one. We're going to go videos here, and we are going to look at the ones that performed well over the last few days. How to fix German Shepherd pulling on a leash. So what we want to do is we want to take the videos that have done well and then adapt them to our niche. Dog training alone won't fix your German Shepherd. Hopefully you're able to see how this means. Do this to stop a German Shepherd attack in seconds. 5 German Shepherd training exercises you should do every day during walks. You can see here, you can just take what's already out there and has been proven to do well, that has done well, and then adapt it to your niche. 3 German Shepherd exercises you should do every day. Boom. And it's really as simple as that. Take a look at the videos that have performed the best. We already looked at this one.
Introduction. You run.
This one's a faceless one here, so we can kind of look and see. Not great, but hopefully you're able to see exactly what I'm talking about, and hopefully this makes sense for you, because this is something that you can do. This is something that you can start. Now, it doesn't have to be German Shepherds. It doesn't even have to be dogs. It could be cats. I don't know the different cat breeds, so I can't give you a great example. Let me know if you got value out of this, but this is something that you can do. This is something that you should definitely try, and then you can cross-post over on social media. So make sure that you like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.